Unit 13, There and Back Again with the Hobbit, March 24th. The Hobbit was written by J.R.R. Tolkien, a professor of the Anglo-Saxon language, who became one of the most respected authors in the fantasy genre. Born in South Africa in 1892, Tolkien moved to England at a young age. As a child, he enjoyed both fairy stories and the natural world, but his greatest love was languages. He was a soldier during World War I, an experience that would shape aspects of his later writing, such as his descriptions of landscapes. To distract himself from the horrors of war at this time, he began to create imaginary languages and the world in which they were spoken. Tolkien was marking exam papers in the early 1930s when he came across a blank page and was inspired to write, "In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit." By 1932, he had finished the story, which he thought of as a long fairy tale for young readers. His close friends and students also enjoyed the tale, which led to it being offered to a publisher, and The Hobbit hit the shelves in 1937. It was a huge success, and the publisher soon asked for a sequel. In response, Tolkien offered some stories from Middle-earth, the imaginary world he'd been creating for years. However, the publisher wanted more stories about hobbits. Tolkien then began work on The Lord of the Rings. This not only wove the world of The Hobbit, which Tolkien had conceived as a totally separate story, into the Middle-earth legends, but also resulted in what many deem to be the best fantasy book series ever written. The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings have influenced so many writers since then that Tolkien is now considered the father of modern fantasy literature.